Good morning, or well, my bad. Good evening, YouTubers. T Square with T Square Talk. I got a great video for you guys this evening. I usually do it in the morning, so I kind of slipped up a little bit. I'm setting a couple things up real quick, and then I will get started. Tonight we're doing our membership giveaway or membership event. We do one every month for our members. It's only $1.99 minimum to become a member. If you get an upper membership, one of the upper tier memberships, you just get a couple extra entries. At some point down the road, I want to do different prizes for the upper tiers. But as of right now, it's just $1.99 to become a member, and you're in the membership events. The video is public. Anybody can watch it. I am setting a couple things up right now, so it will take a couple minutes before y'all can see. I wanted to hurry up and get it up so people knew that I was going to go live. This will give people a little time to kind of filter in while I'm setting up a few things on my end. If you guys are watching this video and you just started watching the video, there's a little red dot in the bottom corner of the video. Click that red dot so you are live. So many times I've seen where people are like, oh, I want to enter, I want to become a member, I want to enter, I want to get in on the event, and then they get in, they become a member, but they're so far behind that they're not on the event because they're not live. The video maybe started a couple hours ago and we're already giving away silver and they're just becoming a member and the event's almost over. So it's important that you guys are live. Now, if you're watching this video tomorrow, then it doesn't matter if you're live or not, if the video is already posted up. You don't have to be present to win. If you're a member, you are entered into every event that we do. And then it's your responsibility, obviously, to shoot me an email, say, yeah, I was the winner, and then from there, I'll give you guys the claim details on how you get your silver. So a lot of fun with silver moving higher and higher. I don't know, maybe I'll quit doing it at some point. Who knows? But right now, it's only $1.99 to become a member. And if you're lucky enough to hit, hey, you got lucky. YouTube is no way affiliated with this. It's just something that I do for the members as like a free event. It's just something fun that I like to do with everybody. I am trying to set it up, but I'm having a little trouble right now. I don't know why I'm having trouble. It's not wanting to go to my, what do you call it? YouTube Studio, I guess. So give me 1 second here to try to figure out why it's not wanting to go to Studio. It'll just take a second though, and then I'll be up and running. Let's see, streaming software, check. Boom. 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 And I apologize if I'm talking to myself while I'm doing it. Okay. It looks like it is done now, I think. I'll know in a minute once I refresh it. Okay. So we are up and running live. Go ahead and comment. If you're watching, put a little comment in there so I know you're in the room. I haven't read any comments. I haven't seen any yet, just so you know. Boom. Boom. Okay, so we actually got a bunch of people in here already. Good. Let's take a look now, and we'll do this so you guys can see what I am looking at. And then I'm going to do this so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so we'll give it a few minutes though. I still got to finish setting up because we have a couple new members. I got to verify the members. If anybody would like to become a member, it's only $1.99 to become a member, and you can get in on tonight's event even if you're just becoming a member right now during the stream. I'm going to verify this real quick, and then we'll give it a little time. We'll chit-chat a little bit, and then we'll get this event started. I was hoping I would be wrapped up everything by 9 o'clock, so here we are. I'm a little bit early. We got Eli in the house. How's it going, Eli? We got Chad in the house. How's it going, Chad? Hope you're having a great night. Woohoo! Eli made it. He's excited. He wants to win tonight. Tonight, he says, it's going to be his night. Let's see. Who else do we got? Kristen for love. Great to have you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Gerald, how's it going? Hope you're having a great evening. Stephen Newberry, how's it going? You're here tonight. Great to have you. Scrolling through. Let's see here. Sweet. Uh, New White House mandate on silver will trash the price, somebody said. Um, so I'm assuming that's White House mandate. So somebody actually told me, and I haven't read it, just this evening I was talking to someone. He goes, "What do you think about the new executive order or whatever that Trump signed?" I haven't read it yet. I do plan on reading it. I'm thinking that is what WH means, is White House, because Trump signed it. Something recently on precious metals. It involved copper, it involved silver, it involved platinum, I think, and a couple other metals. How do? Ho-so, definitely. How do, ho-so? Hope everybody's having a great night. The weather is like Indian summer in DC, as back home, Chicagoland is being blanketed with snow. Well, we ain't getting snow here. It's like 80 degrees right now where I'm at in Texas. We got someone just becoming a member. Olin, thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm going to get you on this wheel in just a few minutes once I get these names verified. If anybody else would like to get on this wheel, a great opportunity. $1.99 to become a member, and you get a shot at winning an ounce of silver tonight. That's pretty cool right off the bat. Let's see. Get ready for the Paper Peddlers SmackDown on Monday. I'm hoping they do. I want to place another order. I will probably do a special video talking about that tomorrow. I don't usually do Sunday videos because they don't seem to get the kind of views that I like. I mean, I like at least 500 views on a video for the amount of work that goes into it. But I may end up doing it because a lot of people are telling me they think there's going to be a huge beatdown on Monday. And they tried doing it, but I'm not convinced they had enough people in place to do it on Thanksgiving night. So they said, you know what, just shut the servers down. And as soon as they turned them back on, but bam, it didn't stop. It kept going higher and higher. WH, the White House, yes. Yeah, I got to read that mandate. I haven't read it. If it was a mandate, I heard it was an executive order. I don't know yet. Posted a link yesterday in yesterday's video. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Yesterday's video was a comment. Yeah, I haven't read all the comments yet from yesterday's video. It's technically today's video for me. It was this morning's video. If it was yesterday's video, then I probably already seen it. That was the BS video. I call it the BS video because it was BS that they claimed that the cooling system went down. I heard that bullion dealers are canceling orders. Usually bullion dealers are locked in, so I don't know why they would cancel an order. I mean, if you put in an order the other day, most of the time you're locked in. Oh, that would be interesting, though, if you're saying that they're canceling orders, like you locked in 100 ounces and the price jumped by $3. Here's the thing. APMAX did that a few years back, and they got hammered for it. People totally trashed them online, and a lot of people never went back to them. Personally, I've never dealt with them because of that after that. A lot of people had their orders canceled. We could see a beatdown tomorrow. It's possible, but it's not guaranteed. It was definitely coincidental the way this played out. So, Olin, I'm going to get you on the wheel here in just a second. Howdy, T. What is up, Pete? Hope you're having a great night. It's called the Clarity Act. Next, and then I'm heading back home after this historical release before 2026 250-year celebration. What is up, Marvin? How's it going, Marvin? Hope you're having a great night. I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this right. Is it Bartholomew? If I jacked that up, I apologize. I'm horrible sometimes at pronouncing some names. Gerald, still love my silver, but diversify to the hilt. There's nothing wrong with diversifying. Interesting. Let's see here. Jodell, hope you're having a great night. Silver Cobra, silver and gold. Run, baby, run. Running. Run. Okay, so I am going to take a break from reading the comments. I'm just going to verify the members real quick. Just so I don't miss anybody. And then I'm going to add in the new one that we just got a minute ago. Let's see here. Okay. Reckless, JB, Derek, Rafe. Only because we had some new people sign up last week. These ones are all check. Okay. Silver Cobra. I'm not sure who this is. I don't see his name. I haven't seen that name in a while on that sheet. Rick. I don't know if that was a brand new one or if he changed his name. I'm going to have to come back to that one in just a minute. Silver Cobra. Jack, Doc, Lana. Bear with me. This does take a minute. I could have done this, but I wasn't going to do this tonight, and then I shifted and said, no, I want to get it done. A lot of people get excited. Tomorrow I was free, but who knows how things will play out. Drew, Bill, that's why something is something messed up? What the heck? That's why something looked weird. What the heck? Yeah, it's going to probably take a few minutes, so bear with me. Dr. K. I knew something looked a little weird when I was looking at it. Sometimes when you just copy and paste, stuff comes out messed up. Okay, so where were we? Is that you, Silver Cobra? Rick? Are you Rick? That's me, Rick. Oh, that's why you changed your name. Okay. Because I saw Silver Cobra added, and then I seen the name change. But I try to use people's actual names. See how I added you right here? Because I didn't know who that was. I was like, well, I got Silver Cobra. So who is the Rick now? That's what it is. Bear with me a little bit. Boom. Let's see here. And then it somehow cut half the list. 71. Something happened in that cut and paste. But I'm not going to start without. I'd rather be on and do this than do it before and then drag it and then start at 8:30, because then people are like, dude, you started too late. I didn't know you were going to be on, so I went to bed. You don't have to be present. It's just something that some people like to be present for. Okay, so now that we got it right, because it should be about 71, 72, and I'm going to make sure I get Olin on that list here in just a minute. Here we go. Now we can do the list. Okay. Let's see. Reckless. JB. Derek. Reef. Those. Silver Cobra. So we're going to take this name out right here. In fact, I'm going to put Olin right here. So let me find how his spelling on his name went exactly. Shift O L L I-I-N-N. So there you go. Olin is on there right there. We got Silver Cobra. We got Jack, Doc. Check. We got Luna, Randy, Drew, Bill, Doc. Got a blank spot here for someone. Anybody wants to become a member? You can plug right in that 50 spot. Dr. K, Fernando, John, Silver Crypto, Dave, Alan, Neil, Calvin, James, Faceless, Larry, Red, BJ, Lance, Smug, Scott, JC, Alan, 3D, Dick, Polly, Donald, GE Text. GE Text, if you watch this video, shoot me a message. Alan, Eli, Platinum, AKA. You changed it a little bit. Data. D-A-T-A. Dextro, Judith, Colton, Guardian, JT, Hillbilly, oh, we got a 16 spot and a 15 spot to plug in. Chris B, X Factor, Ryan Reed, Steve Newberry, and then our super members: Duplo, Chris, Unknown, Happy, John, EMO, Mike, and then our obsessed fans: Pete, Conrad, and New Marshall. Okay, so we are all set and good to go. Okay. Now, I'm going to read the comments for a few minutes, and I'm going to finish this up because, like I said, if you are an obsessed fan, you get multiple members, multiple entries. If you're a super fan, you get double entry, and if you're a fan, you get a single entry. Real quick, let's comb through here and see. Clarity Act, hello, good evening. Let's see where I left off. Good morning, Gerald. It's a utility. Crypto, nice. We're talking about cryptos. Nothing wrong with that. I know there's a lot of people that do cryptos still. Always a pleasure. Congratulations on more members. Yes, thank you so much to our new member, Olin. I appreciate that. If anybody else would become a member, you have time to get on the wheel. That's me, Rick, Hiss, Big Time, the ADP on blockchain, much more. Richard. Call me crazy. Nah, it's okay to be diversified. Let's see. I don't hold any. Let's see. James. STVYL. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, is that you, James? Are you James? I don't know if that was you. Or you're saying someone's on there. Let's see. Mike, still buying Constitutional under spot. I'm not stopping. Yeah, I mean, if you're lucky enough to be able to get some under spot, I definitely would be picking it up. I love the stuff if I can get it under spot. It's getting a little harder. I went somewhere the other day and they wanted something like, I don't know, it was like $12 a quarter, $6 a dime. I said, that's crazy. Like the video if you are watching. Yes, please. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm supposed to say that. If you're watching this video, please take a quick minute, hit that like button. It really helps me out, and it brings you good luck. It really does, I believe. So definitely, if you'd like to become a member, you can become a member and get on this wheel. It's only $1.99 to become a member. You could be a lucky winner tonight. That would be pretty cool. I have seen that happen. I don't know what it is with when people first become a member. They become a member, and on night one, they end up winning. I've actually seen that twice. So it'd be pretty crazy if that happens tonight. And I guess right now it's just Olin. You're the only new member. So if it happens tonight, then we know. Give me a second here just to finish this up. And if anybody has any questions, what's going on, do not hesitate to ask. I am stuffed. I overate. I had a huge dinner, but it was a healthy dinner. Chicken and sausage. And a piece of cheesecake. Can't totally cut it out. I don't know. I try, but I can't. Almost done. So what I'm doing right now is, for the people that are obsessed fans, they actually get 3 entries for right now until we up the prizes. And if you're a super fan, you get double entries until we do up the prizes. And then regular fans get 1 entry. And then if anybody does a $3, I guess it's called a super chat, a $3 super chat, then I can up your membership. Just for the night though. Just it promotes super chats, but don't by any means feel obligated. It's not a huge deal. Paste. The big thing is that you're watching, because I'm actually, I won't say I'm on the no list right now with YouTube, but my views have been down, and when your views go down, they send you like a message so you know where you stand, and you run the risk of being demonetized. It's kind of to promote people to keep pushing themselves. I cut down on Sunday videos because I was like, nobody watches on Sunday. I get like 100 views on a Sunday, whereas on weekdays I might get anywhere from 500 to 800 views, with some just really doing well. I had a video the other day that did 2,000 views in the first day, but that was the day that Civil went at 350. So a lot of people were jumping in wondering what's going on. Okay. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so bear with me. We are about ready to run this. 1A, 1B, 1A. Oh, I did that wrong. A, B, A, B. And I have to change them, because if I don't change them a little bit, if one of the name gets eliminated, it will want to take the other one with it. Okay, there we go. So we do have the wheel set right. This gives everybody a little time. If anybody wants to get on here, become a member, we still have 2 open spots, number 50 and number 14. If anybody wants to fill in those numbers for the time being, they can become a member. It's only $1.99. Let's see, like the video, definitely please hit that like button if you're watching this video. And thanks. I was actually a member. I remember you were a member for a while. I thought I recognized the name, and never got around to changing to my new phone card. I was busy with life and obsessed with grinding on YouTube. Oh, I totally understand. I'm sorry, gardening on YouTube. I'm sorry. Yeah, I totally understand that. Sometimes people change phones and the membership drops. Sometimes they change credit cards, membership drops. A lot can happen. Bro, did you add me to the wheel? So you're not showing as a member right now. You've got to become a member to get on the wheel. The membership, are you on an iPhone? You on an Android? I know Olin just joined, so it is working. Once you become a member, it will add you. It's $1.99 to become a member. A quarter will be the new $50 bill soon. A silver quarter is definitely moving higher. W Stream, James TZY 1241. Let me just see. I'm wondering. No, I don't know if you're saying that. I'm not sure what that is, James STZY. 12 of 15, not bad, but let's make it 100%. Definitely, if you're watching the video, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks. I'm not going to jump right in and start until I know people have time to. If anybody has a question about what's going on, then definitely ask. So underneath the video, there is a join button to join to become a member. And if you are a member, you get entered on every one of these events. A lot of these events you don't see on other channels. But most YouTube channels have special events for members only. I like mine to be open to the public, to be able to watch it. Even though the only ones that are participating in it are the members, because that's sometimes people see it and they're like, I want to watch because I'm rooting for someone to win. Maybe you have a friend that's on the wheel, or they watch it and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to become a member and have a shot at winning for $1.99. But it's not just the shot at winning. You get a lot of perks as a member. I'm wondering if this is you that you keep asking me, James, because there is a name that kind of looks like that name, number 18 right here. And I didn't recognize the name, but it said that it had been a member for a while. This JLTILESTYLE style. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's you or if that's the name you're asking about. Everybody that is a member will have a star next to their name unless they set it up differently. There are a few people that don't have stars next to their name, but they are members. Not anybody I see on tonight, though. And that's only because they were having a hard time becoming a member through the credit issue or whatever with PayPal, with YouTube. And so they had contacted me and tried to set something up to become a member. They wanted the membership perks. And I said, I can only give some of them. I can't give all of them. So I'm going to plug you in right here. Ozark. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Cape Ozark? Cap Ozark? But I'm going to put you right here as number 16. So, yeah, once you become a member, it does put a star next to your name. And a big light up will show up in the comments for anybody that becomes a member. Now, your number will not be... Once it's in the YouTube system, YouTube sends me a list of the names that are members. And I pretty much copy and paste that list. So you won't have 16 forever. You just have 16 tonight, Ozark. Now, let's see here. Like, share, and sub. Be right back. Bro, did you add me to the wheel? James Style. Unless that's you right here, then no. Someone, this name right here that I just highlighted is somebody. I don't know if that's you or if you have multiple. Some people, they have multiple accounts. and their name comes up differently than what YouTube sends me. And if I don't know, I just use the YouTube list and I copy and paste it. So I'm not sure if that's you. You'll have to tell me if that's you. Reckless, what's up? You're not too late. You're at the bottom. I've already got your name on there. You don't even have to be present to win. I see you just walked in. You're actually right here, number 71. Reckless Collections. Let's see. Are you noticing me or what? Yeah, I'm noticing you. But keep in mind, when I'm typing, I kind of do the list, and then I come back and I read all the comments to catch up. I watch your content, but this is my first live stream. Yeah, I only do live streams one day a month for the live streams. I've thought about doing more special events once I hit certain milestones, except for somebody said don't advertise a huge event when you're still a ways away from the milestone, because some people will get upset that you advertised it too soon, like you're trying to trick people or something to subscribe. But once I advertise it, then everybody wants to subscribe, become members, especially if I do something really cool. Bro, add me in the wheel. Penny Scott, huh? Kenneth, add me to the wheel. James Styles. It's super easy to become a member. All you got to do is just click the join if you want to be on the wheel. Like I said, I let everybody see these videos. A lot of channels, they don't make them public. But I sit here and I talk about silver and stuff while I'm doing it. This is really the only way the channel generates a lot of stuff, because I don't take, what's the word? Promotion. I don't promote websites. I don't promote any of that. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So this kind of is the only thing I do. And you can pretty much count up the members. Once you realize that YouTube takes half of all of the membership and the chat money, then you start to realize 71 members, that's at $1.99, that would be 142 minus half, that brings it down to 71. By the time I get an ounce of silver for the winner, ship it to the winner, there's not really a ton left over. Although some people are advanced members, so they pay a little bit more than the $1.99. So I guess there is a little bit left over. But then sometimes I have to ship overseas, which that can get expensive, like 30, 40 bucks. Yeah, definitely can't win if you don't play. Already got you on the wheel, Ozark. Still got another spot. Got 50 if anybody wants to join and take that 50 spot. One spot left right there. Although we can always have more. I mean, I'm just saying maybe someone thinks 50 is a lucky number, and it could be. We have seen people join and become winners on the first night. You're not too late, Reckless. About ready to start here in a few more minutes. What's it been? 33 minutes? Yep. Let's see. Not too late. Captain Ozark. Let's see. Thank you very much. Yep. Good evening. Good morning, T. Everyone watching can't sleep. Food, luck, all. Good luck, all. Let's see. This is my first one. A first one, and you could be the winner tonight. That would be crazy if you're the winner. I have seen it. I'm not sure if I'm still a member. You're not registered as a member right now. You would have a star next to your name. But it's super easy to become a member, and you got a little time if you want. I'm going to talk for a few minutes here about some of the stuff that we were just talking about briefly. What is up, Robert? Hope you're having a great night. Good luck, everybody. AAA, yeah. Hey, T, what's up? What's up, Doc? Thumbs up. Any pickup this weekend? So I didn't pick nothing up. It doesn't look like I'm going to pick anything up this weekend. It looks like I'm going to be stuck waiting for Monday because I am a veteran, and so my retirement pay goes in on Monday morning. Some banks actually get theirs early. I was talking to someone the other day. He said he got his in last week. I said, darn, that would have been nice, because now with the price jump, we'll see. The question is, what's going to happen? Are we going to see a beatdown come Monday, come Sunday night? Hard to say. There's a lot going on right now. So who knows? Let's see what just came in. Sometimes members that have my actual phone number will shoot me stuff, and I've got my phone sitting right next to me, and something just popped up. Oh, nice. Not a members event. So somebody, for those of you that don't know, if you ever go to Golden Corral, shoot me an email. This is going to sound crazy. So Golden Corral does what's the word? They have a rewards thing. And if you refer people, you both get extra stuff right off the bat. Plus, you rack up points every time you go. And I actually have an insider that works there and will send me receipts periodically. So one of the perks that I get for helping people out with coins and stuff, you guys know I'm always helping people. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know I do a lot of trading. And it usually includes some kind of little hookup from somewhere. And I'll be honest, as weird as it sounds, getting some receipts, you get a few receipts and all of a sudden you get a free meal at Golden Corral. If you like Golden Corral, it's well worth becoming a member. So if you do go to Golden Corral, shoot me an email. My email address is tsquaretalk, T-O-M-E, tsquaretalk to me, T-O-M-E, @gmail.com. And I will send you a referral code. So pretty cool there. What else? Let's see. Me too. Vets Rule. Thank you so much. Ours closed. Yeah, a lot of Golden Corrals did close down, unfortunately. Let's go. Marty, how's it going, Marty? Hope you're having a great evening. We're just talking about silver right now before we get started on the wheel. If anybody wants to become a member, you still can become a member. You ever think of going live with other channels? So I would love to, but I don't have enough knowledge. I hate to say that, on the tech side of stuff. So I would have to kind of rely on someone reaching out to me. I guess I did one time, Mike at Night. He somehow Skyped me, and people could hear my voice, and he asked me questions about what's going on with silver. If you guys follow a lot of political stuff, if you guys follow a lot of, I won't say conspiracy stuff, Mike in the Night has a great channel, and he's reached out to me on the whole silver thing and asked me to speak on it on his channel. That's the only channel that I've ever really spoke on for another channel, and it was great. Anytime you have an opportunity to meet up with another channel, no matter the size, I would definitely take it, but I kind of have to rely on them to know how to handle the tech stuff. For me, it was easy. You just said, hey, I'm gonna Skype you, and you just answer. And I don't even have Skype set up anymore. I'd have to look and see how to get it set up again. It's still on my computer. I just don't really use it. He was the only one to ever Skype me. But I could have a buddy of mine get Skype back up and running on my computer if someone did say, hey, how would you feel about coming and talking on the channel? Silver right now, I really believe, is about ready to just go crazy in price. They're trying to fight it. But fighting to keep the price of silver down is an extremely costly adventure. And I think they know that the short positions are soon going to get really hammered. And once they get hammered, it's going to be like GameStop. GameStop had huge amounts of short positions. And at $1 a share, they didn't care. They thought they could manipulate it down to bankrupt the company, and then all those shares would not be payable. The problem was everyday people started buying shares. And once they had one good financial person come into the fold, he showed all of these guys how to buy on margins. And I shouldn't really say buy on margin, buy options is the term. And so someone that essentially only had, a few $1,000s to, I don't want to say gamble, but to invest, could all of a sudden turn those couple $1,000s into a couple 100,000 shares on option. If the shares went down in price, those people got destroyed. But as more and more people bought options, the price started climbing, and eventually these dumb money people that they called us all of a sudden rattled and took down some major hedge funds. Because if you're borrowing shares, it really, if you're shorting something, the losses can be unstoppable, how much you could lose, because there is no limit to how high something can go. Which means if you borrow 1,000 ounces of silver, although silver shorts are usually in 5,000 increments. So if you short 5,000 ounces of silver and silver goes up by $3, you now owe $15,000 essentially. And here's the thing, it can keep going up, and a lot of people don't realize that. When it happens, that's it. Let's see, Reckless. I've been watching a lot of live streams lately. I'm going to tag you on the next one I watched. Yeah, awesome. Definitely tag me. I love watching. I watch a lot of channels. I follow a lot of channels. I find some channels funny. I was watching one today. In like the first 5 minutes, I can't even remember the proper word that he used. So there's backwardation, and then there's another word for when things are going normal. There's a fancy word, and the guy used that fancy word literally 14 times in 5 minutes, almost like he just learned a new word and he was excited. And here's the thing, I'm not going to sit here and complicate stuff for you, because investing in silver, following the silver markets, understanding what's going on, it's not complicated. They make it complicated for some reason to make them feel, I don't know, make them feel like, I know more than you because I know some fancy words and stuff. The truth of the matter is, if people want silver right now, the spot price of silver will pass the futures price. If things are going normal, then you just have a normal situation. I think, contango, that's the word. I was trying to think of what they called it. Contango. And if things are normal, then, or I shouldn't say normal, I should say contango. If things are contango, then you literally see the futures price more than the spot price. And the reason that happens is because they have to hold the silver till the future, until you come and get it, or you get it. Same with gold. Now, it's funny. It's not that complicated like people make it sound. I really don't believe that it is. I think it's just, people just need to understand. The silver is in short supply. And this is not financial advice. I'm telling you my opinion of what I see. Demand for silver is screaming. We need it for military industrial complex. We need it for manufacturing. We need it for investing. We need it for essentially a hedge against inflation. More and more people are wanting silver and gold. And so we're seeing it go up like crazy in price. I've been stacking since I was a kid. I got silver when it was cheap. I loved the price. Should have gotten more gold. So here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, here's the problem though. Should have gotten more gold. I wish I didn't buy any gold. I wish I had bought all silver. Why? Because not even a year and a half ago, you could have gotten 125 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. And I bought some gold. Now you get less than 75 ounces of silver. I think it's like 74.9. Might be up to 75 maybe, but needless to say, you get more silver for your money. I think that number is going to keep coming down. Not everybody agrees with that. I talk to some people and they tell me they think gold is going to do better, and they think that gold is really going to skyrocket. We've seen silver start moving higher. Now we're going to see gold go back to gold. We'll see how that plays out. Good luck all. T, You think $60 by year end. I think $60 that we pass $60 by the end of the year is very possible. If I had to bet that any point between now and the end of the year, silver hits $60, it's an over-under bet, I would take the over. We will see over $60 by the end of the year. What does that mean? You're talking you're talking $3. I think a $3 jump. Here's the thing people don't understand. We could literally see the markets open up on Sunday night and people are still on vacation until Monday morning. Maybe they're flying back Sunday and they're not in their office and they can't short it quick enough. Monday morning, I don't even think that we will see a major pullback Monday morning. I think the soonest we will see a pullback will be Tuesday if we see one. Why? Because people will probably go to work on Monday and they will start putting a plan in place to try to beat it down on Tuesday. Tell everybody, hey, people are just coming back from vacation. Everybody's slow. Tomorrow morning, you be here an hour early. And we're going to go to town essentially on silver. We're going to put these, I'm going to say apes. If you follow Wall Street Silver, you know what I mean when I say apes. We're going to put this dumb money, apes, in their place. And they may try to beat it down on Tuesday. What could happen though on Sunday night, Monday, when China opens and China's buying? We could see some crazy stuff. This ain't over. This game is not over. Now, anything can happen. I don't know the future. I don't know. Maybe they'll have already called everybody and said, come back from vacation early. A lot of people fly out of the area to their families and stuff. And I can tell you, when I used to vacation out of the area, I would fly back in late Sunday and I would, enjoy as much of my vacation as possible. And if you told me to come back early, I probably would have laughed at you. I wasn't coming back early. So who knows? We'll see. But I do think we could see a jump. Okay, so real quick, if you're a member, just put a dot somewhere. Just put a dot in the comments real quick, or a number or whatever. Call them out. Let's get some comments so I can count the members. I'm sure we have 5. We got Scott, number 1. We got Faceless Silver, number 1, actually. We got Scott, number 2. If you're a member, just put a comment in anything. We see 5 members. We're ready to run this thing. I got 2 right now. I got Faceless as number 1. Scott is number 2. If you're a member and you're watching, I see we got 15 people watching, so we've got some members in the house. We got Doc, that's 3. Already got Scott. We got Dave as 4. Already got Faceless. We got Ozark as 5. Okay, so we have our members. We got 5. I always like there to be 5 witnesses when I do this. There are 71 members right now in here. 85 entries in all due to the supers and the obsesseds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14. 71 and 14 is 85. Yep. Let's go. We got Dextral in the house. What is up, buddy? Let's go. Yeah, we're ready to do this. So I showed all the names real quick. Everybody is on the wheel if you're a member. It's only $1.99 to become a member. Hopefully everybody is live, and as soon as I start spinning the wheel, then you can't become a member for this event right here. Once I shuffle these names up and spin the wheel, that's it. Once the wheel is started, I cannot add any names. So good luck to everybody. As always, it is the last name, so I will not address any names once I start spinning this wheel. And the reason is, too many times I've had people make jokes and say, oh, say my name, or I'll read the comments and I'll say someone's name and all of a sudden that name comes up. So I don't want to jinx anybody. I have made a mistake and said it, and it's happened, and I felt horrible. So hopefully I won't accidentally read a comment. Had someone one day, he wrote a comment, ask so-and-so about this. And I read the comment, ask so-and-so about this, and I read the name, and all of a sudden the name popped up. And people were in the chat laughing, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Just laying low, cruising alone, yeah. Let's see, what is this? Elisa. I'm not sure what that means. There we go. We got a new member. Hey, we got someone to fill that spot. We got someone to fill that spot right now. I can't remember what number it was. I think it was number 50. You almost missed out, bro. You almost missed out because, like I said, once I start spinning the wheel, I can't do nothing. I can't add to it. So you got lucky. We're getting you in there right now. I'm putting you in number 50. We had a spot already ready for you. And not a moment too soon. So, and you might get lucky and catch next month's also. So, because your membership is good for 30 days. You get a star next to your name. Your comments go right to my phone. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Tangled Up in Blue. Tangled Up in Blue. I was trying to look at that. I'm like, how do they pronounce that? There we go. Tangled Up in Blue. I think. So congratulations, Tangled Up in Blue. I did get you on the wheel. If anybody else would like to get on the wheel, you can join until we start spinning the wheel. So now, actually, I forgot that spot was empty even when I said how many members there were. 71 members. Someone is going to win. And so the question always comes up, what is the prize? The prize is a 1-ounce spider, a funnel web spider, certified. I think it's NGC certified, from Australia. However, if you are the winner and you've seen something else on my channel that you like, you can just ask me, hey, can I get that instead? I kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe you like that. Maybe you like that. Maybe you like that. Maybe you like the Trump. Maybe you like, is that the dragon or is that the plain one? Nah, it's the plain one. I thought that was the dragon. So if there's something else that you like, you can ask me, and I will work deals with whoever the actual winner is. Just because some people like certain stuff. I had someone say, hey, I like Libertads. Do you have any? Actually, one person wanted I think it was like a 3rd-year Libertad. I had a bunch of them. And I tested them all in the Sigma because I had never even really seen the early Libertads. I personally don't like vintage silver. Some of y'all have asked me that. I don't like the premiums. I don't like the coins. I don't like the bars. What I like, though, is cheap silver. So if I have an opportunity to get vintage and it's cheap, then I'll take it. But I definitely would prefer shiny silver, like a new Libertad or something cool. So if you are the winner, you can shoot me an email and say, hey, I won. Do you happen to have one of those still, a Trump coin or whatever? And we'll go from there. But I can tell you the funnel web spiders are pretty cool. We've given them away many times. Let's see if I can show one real quick. Shorts. I'm sure I showed one. Unless you say, oh, can I have the gold coin? That gold coin actually is gone. Let's see. I was trying to pull up the real quick before I show it, because some people might like to know what I mean when I say the funnel web spider. I thought that was going to be one right there. Scott McNeil with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rocking with the cash from my man T. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm even going to upgrade your membership real quick. And that goes for anybody else. If anybody else wants to do a super chat, of a $2 super chat, I will upgrade their membership 1 tier. No, I guess I don't show one. I'll have to do a video and just show them, because I picked up a bunch of them. A couple people asked me. They said, man, you must have a ton of them. I got quite a few. It ain't the most of a coin that I have, but I do have a lot of them. Nope. I guess I don't have one. Darn. I can't even believe that. I'm going to have to do a short just to show it. That way I can, if anybody asks me. So thank you so much, Scott McNeil, for that super chat. If anybody else wants to do a super chat, I will upgrade your membership real quick. Hopefully you're live, though, asking. Hopefully someone doesn't see this because I can't upgrade. I can't do nothing. Once the wheel starts spinning, I can't do anything. Make sure that's you. Yep. I look at it as the same if you had just upgraded your membership, is the way I look at that. Except it's only for the event tonight. Let's see. Anything else? Good luck. Sean, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Elisa. I'm not sure if that's somebody. I don't know what that means. I hate to say that. I saw you commented a couple times. Okay, with that being said, if no one else wants to become a member, I am ready to shuffle these names up and run it. I was just making sure that was all the way down. Here we go. Let's get started. We're going to shuffle them up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes it runs a little slow because it is an internet wheel. This is a random wheel of numbers. Scroll down here so I can just tell you a little bit about it. What is the wheel spinner? People get to put their names on and it will randomly pick. The way I do it, it is the last name pick, so you will see your name come off. I just compared this list prior to the video to the actual YouTube list that YouTube sends me. I have added on the couple people that just became members this evening. Special thank you goes to Tangled Up in Blue for becoming a member. Ozark for becoming a member. And Olin for reinstating his membership. Olin used to be a member back in the day. So I'm curious to see where your name will come up, because people that were members and dropped it, it actually adds time. So you won't start back at a brand new member. You might have a fancy colored star next to your name because you were a member before. We do special events periodically. Last year we did a phenomenal Super Bowl event where we put a whole board together. People could request the number if they wanted. I may run that again for the members if the members say, yeah, let's do it again. If people like it, I'll do it. And we gave out some really cool stuff. Tangled Up in Blue, thank you so much for the super chat. The only problem is I don't know where your name is. I don't know if I can find you again now. I think you were 50, but I don't know. Oh boy, let's see here. I'd like to get your entry for upping your membership. I can tell you're not live. There you are right there. Nice, you were 50. The fact that I said that a couple times too. Paste. Okay, there we go. Boom. Shuffle. That way you don't have both your names sitting right by each other. And with that being said, we are about ready to rock and roll. The names are shuffled up. Everybody's on the wheel. We are going to start spinning. If anybody becomes a member after this, then you're a member for 30 days. So you will have all the benefits and perks of being a member for the next 30 days. Should you continue your membership, it's only $1.99, so it's well worth it in my opinion. And with that being said, let's spin. Remember, it is the last name on the wheel. So it does take a little while. You don't have to be present to win. You really just have to get on in the morning and see, let's see, did I win? Or you watch Monday's video or maybe Sunday's video. I may do a Sunday video. I don't know. If not, you watch Mondays. I probably won't do a Sunday video because this video will be Sunday morning's video for a lot of people. And if you watch Monday's video, I'll mention congrats to the winner. And then you just have to shoot me an email if you're the winner. And we show you the claim process, which is not complicated at all. It's super easy. I just ask you to type in a comment, a specific comment, ask you, hey, is that what you want, the certified spider, or is there something else you've seen on my channel that you want? You say, yeah, I'll take that, because the certified spider is a pretty cool coin. You type in the comments, I go look, boom, the comments there. I say, okay, that's you. Shoot me a mailing address where you want it sent to. I send it off to you, and the rest is history. You're the winner for $2. So let's see who the winner is tonight. With that being said, one last shuffle, and then we're going to start dropping names. Here we go. Boom. First name to be eliminated. It may run a little slow because there are a lot of names on the wheel right now. So if it goes a little slow, I apologize. First name to be eliminated, Lance Parker. So sorry. I always feel bad if the name being eliminated is someone in the room watching right now. Because some people are like, oh man, I'm watching. GE Tex, so sorry, my friend. You were actually the winner last month. You were the last man standing last month, and this month you're the second name to be removed. So, shuffle-uffle. Yep. And like I said, I don't always say the names. Just know that I apologize. Neil, so sorry, buddy. Some of y'all I say the names because you only have one entry. And some of y'all I really feel like I know personally because I read all your comments and so on. 3D Woodwork, so sorry, buddy. And then some of you I don't even hear from. I'll be honest. Some of the members on here, I almost never hear from them. They just kind of watch quietly on their TV or on their refrigerator or whatever. And Platinum, so sorry. I think that was one of our new members. Just joined 10 days ago. See, I personally would just speed up unless I could catch it live. If I caught it live, I would definitely watch it. But if I'm watching the rerun of this, I would probably just speed it up and see if I'm still on the wheel. I might, speed it to the last like couple minutes. And if my name's still on the wheel, then I'll start watching from there. But here's the thing. The excitement is so built up. Like we have some people in the room right now even, I think. And, first time in the chat, member for 1 year. Thank you so much. I can't read your name though. If I read your name, some people say it's bad luck, and I have read people's names, and all of a sudden they got eliminated right then and there. So, so I don't read names. Some people don't even dare to talk in the chat because they're afraid they might jinx themselves in some way. Someone just subscribed. Oh, no. Olin, I am so sorry, buddy. First time, didn't make it. I am so sorry, Olin. Someone just actually subscribed right there. I heard, welcome to the party, pal. Oh, you changed your name. And I almost read your name, too. I wondered what happened. I was like, that might have been a name swap because there was a new name in that position and I didn't see your old name. So I wondered if you had changed your name. You better be careful. Just the fact that you said I'm not scared. There's someone in the room that said that about a year ago, said I'm not scared, and then his name came up right off after that. Oh no. Alan, you just talked too. You just said SS Girl and I almost said your name and then boom. I am so sorry, buddy. And then the next one that talked right after you said I'm not scared, and I'm not going to say the name because the person said I'm not scared, but we've seen this happen like this. So we're removing that one, and hopefully the person that just said I'm not scared, his name don't come up right now, or that's going to be total. Nope, it didn't come up. Definitely be careful what you say in chat. That's why some people go totally quiet. Say it? You really want me to say it? Oh my word! Did you see that? You said say it. Look at that. I'm going to remove this one. And look where it is right there. It was that yellow one right there. You sure you want me to say it? If you say it, I'll say it. Just because it's comical when someone says say it and then all of a sudden, boom. I'm not scared. If you say it, yes, say it. Okay. Mr. Ozark. Ozark saying I ain't scared. So sorry, Doc. Mr. Ozark saying I ain't scared. He don't believe in being jinxed. Nope. It didn't come up. Yep. Someone said. Yeah, I believe in being jinxed. That's why I always keep quiet. And I don't want to jinx anybody. So. I don't even read all the names. Oh, so Alan, you are a little bit behind because you just said wow, which means you just seen it, which means a commercial probably popped up. I thank you. If a commercial popped up and you watched it and so you were like a minute behind, I thank you for watching the commercial because it really does help out the channel. 1, 2, 3, Jinx. You owe me a Coke. And who just spoke? Who just said 1, 2, 3, you owe me a Coke? Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. You said it and boom. But you got 3 entries, so you're good. As long as you don't say anything else. I finished a little Red Rover. Yeah, don't talk too much. Although it does get time it makes the time go by when people are UE fam. Let's see here. Just learning. It has nothing to do with someone talking. Not sure what I wandered into. It's not anything bad. Just some people just believe in the whole jinx process. And who knows if it happens that way or what. You start thinking about somebody. Somebody says something. Everybody's reading it. Everybody's reading your name. And then all of a sudden, boom, your name comes up on the wheel. If it was me, I'd be envisioning my name as the last name. T-Square, you the man. Thank you so much, my friend. If I was doing this, I would just be envisioning my name as the only name on the wheel. Almost like I'm trying to will it into happening. Who is going to be the lucky winner tonight? Let's see. Can you give me a shout out if I get the boot? I'll be listening. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I don't think your name came up yet. If you've been watching, you would know if your name came up yet. Let's see. Do I see your name here? I don't want to look too much, but yeah, I will definitely holler that name out. Uh-oh. So sorry, Mr. Ozark. Eventually everybody's name comes up. Even if it's the last name, but hopefully it's the last name to come up. So sorry, my friend. I'm imagining my name as not being on the wheel until the very last spin. The good news is I think you still have a couple names. So the bad news is hopefully you didn't just talk and all of a sudden your name comes up. I'm just kidding. So sorry, Dave. Definitely, if anybody's watching this and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Help the channel out. Hit that subscribe button. Next time, you could even be on the wheel. Who knows? I'm actually thinking about starting to do something a little different for subscribers. I've had a couple people say on these special events, do you have to be a member? So you do have to be a member for certain events. However, I'm thinking about picking a video and putting somewhere in the video that I will take one comment from a non-member and turn them into a member. But I will hide it and let the video go for 24 hours. And anybody that hears it, boom, they put a comment in, they hear the special phrase, they put a comment in, and boom, they're in it to win some free silver. So it's definitely worth subscribing to the channel just for stuff like that. And we got great content. Even though I had someone call me Gomer Pyle. I think that's like a name from a movie. I think it's like a Marine from one of the movies. But hey, even Gomer Pyle, I think he served his country if he's a Marine. I didn't see the movie, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's not a comment or a compliment. Let's see. Fun while it lasted. Yes. Next time, though. You'll be here next time. Still got 52 names on the wheel. Ooh. I don't know if somebody saw that. Look at that. 2 names side by side. It literally had one name and then a blank space and then another, that same name again. That was pretty crazy. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let's see. Remove. Fun while it lasted. Smash that like, people. Definitely hit that like button, everybody. Definitely hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Next time, maybe you will be on the wheel, because I do want to add names. Jim Neighbors. I'm not sure who that is. Gomer Pyle is from... Oh, that's the movie. I have heard of that. Full Metal Jacket. I've heard of the movie. Never seen it. I might have seen it. I might have seen a clip of it. I think he was a big boy that liked donuts in his box. I seen a clip of something where there was a Marine and he hid some donuts in his little Foot Locker. Can't wait till next time. Yeah, we're gonna, and we may even do it earlier in the month next time, because we're coming up on Christmas. I don't know. Who knows? It might even be a surprise event for members. Who knows? It's Christmas month. I'm gonna look and see if other channels are doing something. Maybe I'll announce something. I'd have to think of the best way to do it. Maybe I'll announce a free to everybody, anybody that leaves a comment on a future video. I'll say, hey, anybody that leaves a comment on this video, you're going to get entered in for a really cool Christmas prize or New Year's prize. And then on top of that, if you're a member, you're automatically entered. Recruit Sergeant Carter. Gomer Pyle was a simple-minded, innocent country boy, a spin-off from Andy Griffin's show, watched every week, played by Jim Neighbor. Excellent singer. Nice. I did not know that. I may have to watch the movie. There's a few movies. Someone wants me to watch Stranger Things. One of my friends, she was telling me about it. She's like, yeah, season 5's coming out. And I said, I don't know anything about it. Never watched it. But I have Netflix. Let me know. Have any of you ever watched Stranger Things? I think it's kind of a kid's show, maybe. But it's like a TV show on Netflix. Oh, no! Reckless Collections. I'm sorry. You just got popped. You made it to 43. You were halfway through it. I know you had said, if you see my name come up, I'm listening, so mention my name. Reckless Collections. I'm so sorry. You got your shout out, though. Ooh. Ooh. Larry, so sorry. I don't know if Larry's watching. I didn't see him on. It's kind of late, so he might not be watching. Dextrol, so sorry, my friend. Next time. Definitely next time. Who knows? December, we might do a couple of them. Might do something. I might open up something. I've had a lot of people say they'd like to, but you know, here's the thing. People say they want to, but a lot of those same people that show up and say they want, you know, to be on Wheels, they're not members, and they're not making comments on the everyday videos. If you're making comments on videos, you're going to get noticed. And if you get noticed, I mean, there's a good chance we can get you on a wheel. And I know there are some people that it's not in their finances right now to spend $1.99 on a membership. And that's not for it's not for everybody. I'll be honest. Not everybody has the ability to spend it. So who knows? Maybe we'll put a couple hidden events in and take a random comment from that video. So if you're watching the video, you're not a member, you want to be on you want to be on the membership, we'll see what we can do. How many people watching this video right now are not members, out of curiosity? I see 19 people in the room. If you're not a member, you won't have a star next to your name. Make a comment right now if you're not a member and you don't have a star next to your name. It should be the same people. If you're not a member, you shouldn't have a star next to your name. I'm just curious how many people watch the video that don't have a star. Because some channels don't make these videos public. They don't want to share them because it's for members only. Me, I like sharing. Because who knows, we might be talking about something else. Okay, so nobody commented without a star. So I'm guessing there are no non-members watching this video. I'm just wondering. If there are, then I want to get them a star next to their name. And here's the thing. There's a way, I don't know how people do it, where you can get gifted a membership. Someone could say, I want to donate one membership to somebody that's watching. And all they got to do is comment, and they get the gift membership. I don't know how that happens, but I have seen it done. You said I count 5. Oh, as in 5 people? There's 5 people watching that are not members? But none of them spoke up. Because I have seen where memberships get given away for free by somebody. It just makes them a member. And then boom, they're on the wheel. There's one right there. Robert, non-member. The first and only one that I've seen that commented since I said something. So who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Someone will gift you a membership for a month. It does happen sometimes. I assume it's a member that gifted it, but I don't know if YouTube. Does anybody know anything about that policy? At least 8 have made comments. Okay. So there was some. But Robert is the only one that's still watching right now that's not a member. Is there a way I can do it? I can't do anything right now. I was going to say, is there something I can hit to gift a membership? Does anybody know? I would gift a membership to somebody, especially someone that's still watching and his name ain't on the wheel and he's not a member. This tech is difficult. I was a member. This tech is difficult. I was a member. I changed banks last week. You're on the wheel. I thought you were on the wheel. In fact, I thought your name came up a few minutes ago. You go back to the beginning of the video. Well, I can't say that. I'm pretty confident your name is on the wheel. In fact, yeah, you are a member. It says you're a member right there. You have a star next to your name. Someone, member for 14 months as a fan. I don't know how that comes up sometimes. I think it's a member who gifts memberships. Definitely not random. YouTube. I have a star still. Yeah, you must be a member. You have a star, so you've got to be a member. I don't think you can, but members can. Okay, so a member can gift a membership. Okay. Because I seen one night, I'm not going to say the person's name. The person asked me if he could be a member and could not pay it with the credit card at the time. And so I said, yeah. He ended up sending me the $1.99, although he didn't just send $1.99. He actually sent more and took a membership for so many months. And then one night someone gifted a membership and it happened to go to that person. He's like, what? How did I get the star? I said, I don't know. I don't want to say his name because I think he is still on the wheel. But then later, as time went on, the person ended up, in fact, I know he is on the wheel. I see the name on the wheel. And I'm hoping that I'm thinking of the name so it don't come up. I hate that when I think of somebody and all of a sudden that's it. A member can gift memberships. That might very well be random who it goes to. Oh, but it goes to someone that commented. It's got to. There's no way they could know. So if Robert casually mentions a comment a couple times, that could get him on the next wheel. You never know. But if you ain't commenting, or if someone's not a member and they're not commenting periodically, they might not get picked for it. So if you're not a member, definitely I need to give that title to a recruiter. Anybody that donates a couple memberships, I need to call them a recruiter and put a special little badge next to their name. I might try to do that. Think of they could be the first one to have a recruiter badge next to their name. Some people like the badges. I think the badges are cool. For those of you that don't know, the star, everybody has a star. The little $, that means they had to go through me a different way, not through YouTube. The little Superman sign, that means they're a super fan. The little wow sign, that means they're an obsessed fan. The little present, that means they have a present already for them, saved, that's on the sidelines. That's here in my presence for them, just waiting to get. I need to come up with a recruiter badge for anybody that donates a membership or a couple memberships. Or I could just give one. I heard there was one channel I was listening to him. He's like, so-and-so, that's the recruiter. Always giving one membership to one lucky person. I don't do a lot of live streams, though. Maybe that's another factor. But I guess if more people were interested, I could do more live streams if I thought people were more interested in it. But, I mean, right now we only got 19 views. This video probably won't get watched too much tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. Out of curiosity, of the people watching, how many people would probably give away a free membership to a random person that you don't know for $1.99 if there's a recruiter badge next to your name? I'm wondering if anybody would go for that. And here's the thing. People that are on the wheel are definitely going to watch. I think. Although I can't say that because there are some names up here that don't really watch. In fact, we've got 17 names left on the wheel. A couple of them are here. Gifted one membership. Oh, hold on. Gifting one membership is it's $4.99 to gift a membership? Are you serious? It only costs $1.99 to be a member. Oh, I wonder if that's because of your level. I'd have to look now and see what level you are. I wonder if that has to do with the person's level. $4.99? That's BS. They should be $1.99. Oh no! I am so sorry. You had two up there side by side. We got 15 names on the wheel. We get down to 10 names, I'm going to shuffle them all up again. I'm letting everybody know. We get down to 10 names, I'm shuffling. So sorry, Eli. I almost did the last giveaway just so 5 members would be in the room. It would be crazy just to have a bunch of people all of a sudden become members. Because sometimes people become members on a gifted membership and then they decide to keep it. I am so sorry, Tangled in Blue. Although I think I messed up typing your name. Tangled. I don't know what that was. Tangled Up. It was supposed to be UP. I'm sorry, I misspelled your name. I don't know if you're still in the room, though. 13 people left. If your name is on the wheel, now... Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Whew. I'm not even going to say it. I don't even know if that person is in the room. So sorry, Red Pill. We got 11 names on the wheel. I don't know if anybody is on the wheel that's oh yeah, there is a couple. Someone said maybe next time. Don't count yourself short yet. Okay, 10 names. I'll tell you why after. I shouldn't have even said that name. I always feel bad when I say a name. I gave it a few shuffles. I'm going to shuffle again at 5. Don't say next time yet. Don't say that. I'll tell you why after. So sorry. Canceling that. When we get to 5 names on the wheel, I'm going to reshuffle a couple more times. So sorry. It's slowing down a little. So sorry, my friend. What do we got? We got 7 names left. So sorry, New Marshall. Made it almost to the end. 7 names left. 6 names now. Woo. Someone said, woo. So sorry, JLT. I don't know how you pronounce that. 5 names. We're going to shuffle up. Remember, it's the last name on the wheel. Putting some shuffles up there. And here we go. 5 names on the wheel. One of them names, I always see him make it towards the end, it seems like. And I am so sorry. Conrad, you made it to the 5th to end. I am so sorry. 4 names left. So sorry, Silver Crypto. 3 names left. Ryan Reed, longtime member, one of the members almost from day one with number 13. You were one of the early people. So sorry, my friend. I don't even really see your comments that often anymore. I don't even know if you remember you're even subscribed. With 2 names left, one of these names is going to get cut. The other one is the winner. The last name on the wheel. The next name gets cut. So the next name to be eliminated, and this is where the stress happens, really. Faceless Silver. I am so sorry, my friend. You have been eliminated. And for a quick second, I was nervous because you had a second entry because you gave a super chat. I don't know if you remember that. Tangled Up in Blue, I accidentally said Tangled Up in Blue, you've been eliminated. And then I read it and I was like, oh no, Tangled Up in Blue had 2 because you gave that $2 super chat. So you got that extra entry. And it so happens I read your name and I was like, all of a sudden my heart dropped when I jinxed you and said your name. And then you said, oh, well, better luck next time. And I said, don't say that. Don't say that. And then you said it again. You said next time. And then I was like, no, don't say that. Number 2, second place crown. You are number 1. You were one of the first people in the room, too. Oh, Faceless. You were in the room. I didn't hear you didn't say nothing almost the entire video. I didn't realize you were in the room. Congrats. Tangled Up in Blue. Now, here's the problem. Hopefully, you're still on Tangled Up in Blue. I don't know if you are. He might not even know we won. He might have been like, damn it, and then shut the computer off. That is crazy. Because I saw it, but I couldn't say your name again afterwards and double jinx you. That was a crazy finish. Oh, you are in the room. Oh, wow. This is the first time I've joined a channel. And the first night you've joined a channel. And then you joined, and then you did a $2 super chat, which got you your extra entry. Yes, I did, T. I'm sorry. Oh, you did, and I didn't see it then. Either I didn't see it, or you did it so late that I didn't want to read it. So I apologize, Faceless Silver. And I'll be honest, it stings. I know it stings to make it all the way to the end and then get bit. So I apologize for that. I think, did you ever win, Faceless Silver? Did you get a package from me one time during my big event? I can't remember who has. I've sent out so many ounces to people now that I forgot who got them and who didn't. Tangled Up in Blue, though. You are the winner. So you definitely don't want to miss the next couple videos. I don't need you to verify. Well, I will need you to verify actually still, because anybody could write me an email and say, this is me. I'm Tangled Up in Blue. So shoot me an email, and then I will give you a code word to type in a comment. You go, you write a comment, and I will see that comment with the star next to it, so I know it's you. And then after that, I will get your mailing address, wherever you want that ounce of silver sent. I'll send you a couple photos so you have a couple choices. Although I can tell you the funnel web spider is probably by far the most popular. Faceless Silver, no, I've never won. I'm sorry. Ended up with blue too. Oh, you're right. Tangled Up in Blue. He did end up with blue. I didn't even catch that. Because you know the colors change. Some people don't know that. The colors are constantly changing on the wheel. You don't notice it in the beginning, but you do notice it in the end when there's only 4 or 5 names on the wheel. But to end on blue, that's pretty crazy too. Although I think it always... Actually, no. I think it always ends in blue. Yeah, it does. Here, I'll give you your little extra spin here just so you can see your name come up with the fireworks. And you can take a screenshot of it. Tangled Up in Blue. And your fireworks. So you can screenshot that. Send it to your friends. I just joined this guy's channel for $1.99 and I won it's technically a $57 ounce of silver. However, certified, mint condition, it's probably worth another $10, $15 if you take that one. Where are you located? Are you in the United States? I'm guessing you are. If you're Tangled Up in Blue, you're probably somehow affiliated with law enforcement, I'm thinking, maybe. Or maybe you're just a blue person. Just kidding. I don't know. Some people are just down. They're like, oh, man, I'm blue. Now you should be happy. So you should be, I don't know, what's a happy color? Is there a color for happy? No, you Conrad. You can't say $50. It's not an ounce of silver. The cheapest ounce of silver right now is 56. And then certified, it's got to add on another something, I would think. So Tangled in Blue, definitely don't miss a video over the next day or two. You don't want to miss them, especially because you got a $60-$70 ounce of silver coming your way, so you definitely don't want to miss it. However, it doesn't stop anything. Even if you didn't see this video and you just saw congratulations tomorrow, you'd still get your prize. Rosy Cheeks. Oh, red. Okay, red would be the color. So now you got to say Tangled Up in Red. Conrad saying it's at least 50. I would say any ounce of silver. I mean, you could take something off my desk. It's got to be worth 50. I would take any ounce of silver right now if someone offered me an ounce of silver for $50. I got these too if anybody wants, if you wanted those. But, I mean, I wouldn't take those over the certified spider. I am in Seattle. Oh, nice. Okay. That's awesome. Happy Stacker saying I fell asleep. The winner in Seattle, Tangled Up in Blue. Congratulations. Did someone tell you about the channel, or did you just stumble across it? And was today your first video you ever seen, or have you made comments on videos before? And maybe you've, because there's different people. Sometimes people say, I just stumbled across your live stream. I thought it was cool, and I figured I'd become a member. And boom. And it's kind of funny because you just became a member and you just won. So that's pretty interesting in and of itself. Today, $56 to $75. Oh, okay. So if you look online, you're going to pay for that coin anywhere between $56 and $75. That's cool. I appreciate that, Conrad. That's why you're a moderator, because you're always on the ball. In Seattle. So, Reckless, is that a real eagle or is that a round? This one right here is a real silver eagle. Where is it? Right there. Nope. Right there. That's a real silver eagle. It's just painted, though. Some of y'all have seen these where they paint them. Let's see if we can get a little focus in here. So, it's a real eagle. It's been certified. But a company was painting them, and I didn't actually like that paint job because the way the green, it ran a little bit right there. I don't like that. So I'm a little picky on these. I do like the painted eagles. Tangled Up in Silver, you can take anything you want. If you wanted that, I would say that, but I would take the spider. I would at least wait until you see the pictures. I'll email you. If you email me, I've been watching for several months. I enjoyed your morning talks. Awesome. Okay. And even if you say it's my first time, I just would have been like, wow, your first time and you won. Because some people do stumble across the live videos. It's rare. Actually, had a couple people subscribe while we were doing this. Frank Hernandez hit that subscribe button while we were doing this. I don't know how. Scott, are you still in the room? If you're still in the room, how did you get that little thing to pop up where it says Scott has been a member for 14 months? Did you do something to have that pop up, or did it just pop up on its own? I always wonder how that comes up, because I've seen that before where this pops up right here, this little pop-up, member since 14 months. And obviously, for those of you that don't know, you get these crowns right here by making comments, or you do something like join or super chat or whatever the case may be. Alan Hunter. Coastal Ben of Taos has bought a 53 Britannia 2 days ago. $53 Britannia 2 days ago. Go silver. Coastal Ben. I'm not sure of Taos. I'm not sure how they pronounce that. That almost sounds like Coastal Ben in Mexico, I'm thinking. I don't know if that is in Mexico. TEJAS. That winning prize, 1 ounce of silver, is also free shipping. Yes, it is also free shipping. So thank you. Did he ask that? I didn't even catch it. I'm watching several months. Yeah, you get that shipped to you for free. And really, even if you're a member and you win and you're outside the U.S., you still get it shipped for free. Conrad, member for 27 months. Obsessed fan. Conrad is one of the first members of the channel. One free message. One free message? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Texas. Oh, that wasn't Coastal Bend of Texas. Wait a minute. Coastal Bend of Texas. Are you in Corpus Christi? Robstown? You don't have to say. Some people don't want to say. Let's see. It was under the $ in the chat. I don't know. Free is good. Free is definitely good. Yeah, no shipping fees, no nothing. Shipping would otherwise cost $5. Actually, it's $7 now. The way I ship them, it always costs $7. But it has tracking. It has $100 insurance. Seadrift. Oh. Is Seadrift Coastal Bend? I guess I don't know what Coastal Bend is. I'm going to have to look that up. Now you got me wondering. Let me do this real quick. Let me pull up this. Let me do this. Where is the Coastal Bend of Texas? I'm not from here, but Coastal Bend of Texas is around. I've never heard of Seadrift. That's why I'm like, Seadrift. Okay, so it is centered around Corpus Christi. It includes several counties. I'm looking for where Seadrift is. Is there a Seadrift, Texas, in the Coastal Bend of Texas? Yes, Seadrift is in the Coastal Bend. Instead, it's the southwestern Calhoun Country. Northwest. Oh, okay. So you must be... You know what? I should have just said where on a map. Maps. Let me see here. Coastal Bend, Seadrift. I don't even know where Seadrift is. I hate to say that. I'm like, I know where the Coastal Bend is. Oh! Oh, wow. It's near Tivoli. I actually used to go to Tivoli to go fishing. There's a Dairy Queen right there. And we would fish. Let's see. We go through Dairy Queen. And we would fish somewhere on the Guadalupe where it crosses the highway. And there's a road right here that floods. I think it's right here. Because I remember right before, in fact, it was it right before or was it right after? There's like a dam somewhere here. But I also remember, though, we came out, we crossed under the bridge, and then we went up north, and then we weren't allowed to fish somewhere near some kind of a fishing wildlife spot. So let me zoom in here for a minute. I'm curious. What are the odds? I used to fish and stay probably not too far from you. It was after Dairy Queen, and there was a dam. So Guadalupe, I'm guessing there's only one Guadalupe, and that's right here, maybe? Or is this Guadalupe? Okay, so I know if we went too far down, there's a plant somewhere over here that I used to work at one time, somewhere in here. I'm just kind of feeling around. I can't read anybody's comments right this minute, so I apologize when I'm zoomed in like this. I don't know, because I don't remember these waterways here. I remember coming down 35. I remember going right over a little bridge, and then right after I went over the bridge, there was a little road that I would go down, and it always flooded. And I almost bought a camp right there, and unfortunately, I did not buy the camp. That bummed. Let's jump back over, though. Boom. Let's come back over here for a minute. And let's read the comments. Let's see. Texas. It was under the $. Free is good. Shipping would be $5, but it's free. Seadrift. See, I didn't even know the Coastal Bend went up that far. Oh, and you guys were probably hit with Harvey, too, pretty hard in that area. because I heard it was somewhere up that way, a little further. The eye of the storm was a little further north. He could have put a message where it says one free message. Oh, okay. You're the best, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, Happy Stack. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm trying to get back to the bottom. Oh, yes, near Port O'Connor. Yes, that's it. It was near Port O'Connor. I heard there's a great place to have seafood. One of my friends used to go there and buy stuffed clams, I think they were. I don't know. Yeah, stuffed clams. Seafood restaurant. They were a little pricey. They were like $7 a piece, but they were really good. She brought me back some. Tivoli is where I worship. Okay, so it's the little church in Tivoli. I know exactly who that is. Maybe I'll show up one Sunday. How many churches are in Tivoli? Let me see here real quick. That would be pretty crazy if I bumped into you at church. Go to church there one day. Because some of my friends tease me, like, why do you go to so many different churches? So I'm looking for God. You never know where you're going to find him. And so I tend to go to a lot of different churches. How many churches are in Tivoli, Texas? I think there's only 2. There appear to be no churches in Tivoli, Texas. However, it is important to check out local. Okay, so there's only one then probably, and it's a small one. There's no churches listed specifically in that community. Of course there's a church. There's got to be at least one place of worship. Who knows? Maybe I'll go one Sunday. Take a drive up there. Let's see. There's a Riverside Church, maybe Fisherman's Chapel, Vane Church. Cross Trails Cowboy Church, New Hope, Church Unlimited. Oh, okay, these can't be all Tivoli. There's no way. I don't think they have a Church Unlimited in Tivoli. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look into it. I actually had a relative that lived out there. Well, not really a relative anymore, technically. Boom. Let's see here. Scrolling through. Tivoli is where I worship. Cheapest certified funnel web spider with shipping on eBay right now is $71. So congratulations, Tangled Up in Blue. You got a $71 win tonight for a $1.99 membership. And who knows, you could get lucky and win next time too. I've only seen that happen once where somebody won back to back, but it has happened. Now there's been multiple people that have won more than once. Multiple times. Yep, so that's going to wrap that up. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? Anything else we need to talk about before we wrap up? We've been on for 1 hour and 47 minutes. If anybody has anything they'd like to talk about, go ahead. And I should have been showing the map. I don't know if you all could see the map when I was looking at it. I'll have to look that up. Praise by Terrain. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. Fago Ranch. Fangan Ranch. I'll have to look that up later and see. Just looking real quick. Anything else to talk about? Anybody got any questions before we wrap up? So the video is pretty well over. At this point, I'm just going to answer some questions. If anybody has any questions, thoughts, maybe you want to know what I think about something. I'm taking a quick drink of water real quick. Someone's like, man, what happened to the silence? Best cheesecake is found in the garbage. So the best cheesecake that I've had in a while, I actually just started buying from a young lady. She's starting a small bakery business, and she's doing it out of her house. And in the 1 week that I knew about her, I've already bought 4 cheesecakes. Unfortunately. Not good when you think about it. Whoop, what happened? Who else here wants a Sunday morning video to go with their coffee? That's definitely a good question. How many people here want a Sunday morning video to go with their coffee? I'd like to bring them back. I enjoy them. I do like making them. Let's see. Hey T, can we use the ball drop for the next giveaway? The ball drop. What is the ball drop? Let me know. I can do that. Because I'm definitely probably going to do the Super Bowl one again. And then the Super Bowl box has 100 squares. There's only, I don't know if we would fill up the 100 squares. But who knows? And I might even do something special for the higher up members. If a higher up member wins, so how many are there any, I know Conrad, you're in the room. So I guess I don't want to direct my question solely to Conrad, but if you are an obsessed fan or a super fan, would you rather have a shot at winning a gram of gold or 1 ounce of silver? I'm just curious. I mean, technically the odds are 1 in 100 that an obsessed fan would be the winner. I'm just curious because some people don't even like grams of gold, but I don't know. I was with one member yesterday, and he picked up 4 grams of gold at spot price. And I told him, I said, I'm not paying spot price even for gold right now. I don't want it that bad. I don't like the grams. Happy Stacker saying I would take the gram of gold. Okay, and maybe it's not as bad of a prize as it sounds like. To me, a gram of gold, I mean, yeah, it's worth more. I guess if I had a choice, I would rather have the gram of gold, but I don't know if I would up a membership just for that. But definitely the people that they've been fans for a while. If they think they would rather have that, a gram of gold, of course, about 120. It's 136 right now. The only reason I know that is because one of the members in the channel, he bought 4 grams yesterday for $140 a piece, $4 over spot. I said, he asked me, he goes, "You gonna get them?" I said, "Nope, I don't want them." I said, I don't want them because I don't like 1 gram bars. And I actually have a 1 gram bar in a Sound Money wallet that holds something like 31 gram bar, or 30 or 40 1 gram bars. One of them is gold, the other 29 or 39 are silver. Someone said 135.61. Nice. I mean, for me, it's just a gamble. There's only 13 of you. But on top of 13 of you, there would only be 1 entry for each person. And it would just simply be if the winner that wins the final Super Bowl is a super or a obsessed fan, then boom, they're taking that with them. And if you're a regular fan, then you get 1 ounce of silver instead. And I might say, I don't know how I'll do it yet. Maybe I'll do 3 prizes, 1 for each level, and give people the opportunity, if they want to up it, they can up their membership. Because some people might say, shoot, dude, I'd rather have a chance at winning gold. Let's see. Oh, yes, you showed us that wallet. Yeah, I still have it. I lost it for a little while, and I guess it fell behind my dresser. And then I was cleaning, and then I found it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. I'm not really a big fan of it. The case is cool. That's it. I paid like $25 just for the case, but it's definitely worth what I paid now. I think at the time I paid like $150 for it, which I thought was crazy, or $170 for it. I paid full spot price for it, but I was like, what are you going to do with a little thing? Do you hold platinum? I don't have a single platinum thing. Nothing in platinum. I don't even have 1 ounce of platinum. I don't have a gram. I actually got offered to buy a 5 gram bar of platinum probably about a week ago for under spot, in fact. He said he would, or 2 weeks ago. He said if I wanted, I could have it for a little bit under spot. Because if I didn't want it, he was going to send it off to the refinery and just junk it and get his money. I sometimes get some really good deals because some of the people I know buy that stuff and they just buy it at like 5% on a spot, 10% on a spot, whatever it is, and then they end up sending it off to the refinery and their refineries just melt it down, so they don't care. So no platinum for me. 13 entries for us for T. 50/50, you end up not having to pay that out. Yeah, so 13 if I used both, but I might end up doing three different prizes. I might have one for the obsessed fans, one for the super fans, and one for the regular fans. And then whoever wins, wins. And that will be for the final. And then have one standard prize for the halftime, maybe. And do two. I don't know. I'll take some free silver. Definitely, you got to subscribe to the channel. You got to comment on the videos, even if it's just a quick. That's why when you watch the videos, there are some people that will just say good morning on the video. The reason they do that is for a shot at winning something for free. If all of a sudden that's the video that I had something hidden in there that said, hey, I'm going to take one comment and enter them in for something free. And that's the reason why you see some comments, I think, that just say good morning, or they just put a thumbs up comment, or they just put a smiley face comment. But the comments help generate more views too. What's your opinion on platinum? I hate to say that, I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of platinum. Only because I am so pro silver. I mean, think about it. I'm not even as much of a fan on gold, but I'm more of a fan on gold than platinum because I have gold. But platinum, I don't have any platinum at all. Did I miss your answer to my question? Probably not, because I didn't see your question. Do you think they let silver spike to screw over the Black Friday weekend buyers? So with what you're saying, then you're asking me if I think we'll see a major pullback on Sunday night. I don't think we will see a major pullback on Sunday night. I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. I think at best we might see a pullback on Tuesday, if we see any at all. I think Monday there could still be some momentum traders that are getting in, playing off the momentum. I think the soonest they'll be able to do a major beatdown will be Tuesday or Monday night, I guess you could say. Monday night when the overseas markets open back up. But it's possible. We could see something happen, but we're already gaining momentum too fast. I don't think they can beat the price down right now. I think they're more likely to let the price go up at this point until the Fed meeting. There's a possibility they could try to beat it down for the Fed meeting, but I don't even know. Because usually they, remember, when the Fed meeting comes, what do they always try to do? They always try to strengthen the dollar. So that's when I think they'll make their move, most likely. I'm already subscribed, and I comment pretty frequently. Awesome. Okay then. That's good to hear. Because if I do that, free entry, you could get lucky and get one then. Brand new subscriber today won today's giveaway worth $71. Yeah, Tangled Up in Blue. First time, just subscribed. I'm sorry. No, he said he was already a subscriber. He just joined as a member. Brand new member for $1.99 and won a $71 coin. On day one. I could not believe that. That's happened twice though now. When is free silver announced? I joined late. We do it periodically. We do stuff. $39 silver incoming. That's got to be a typo. I'm guessing that must mean $69 silver. I don't see $39 silver coming anytime soon. Silver will be in the 60s by Wednesday, although I'm not a financial advisor. I do play one in the chat, and there's nothing wrong with that. Happy Stacks, Happy Stacker. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So $60. We're $3.50 away. I don't think we'll see it. I don't know if we'll see it this week. This by Wednesday? That's tough. I would definitely take the over 60 by the end of the year. We will see over 60. In fact, I would probably bet everything on that. But by Wednesday, it ain't going to take much to hit 60. In fact, here's the thing. You could be right, and here's why. Come Monday, if the price even trickles up just a little bit, it's going to get momentum behind it. And there's going to be people out there that are going to be buying silver just to see it pop $60. If it breaks 60, though, that could build up a whole nother set of momentum. So big money may not want it to cross that $60 threshold. I would be okay with $39 silver. Yeah, I would be okay with $39 silver too. That way I can get more for my money. I'm just trolling for fun with the $39 silver comment. Hey, I don't think anybody in here would complain. How many people would love to see $39 silver on Monday? I definitely would not complain because I get paid on Monday. I would be buying a lot of silver. I'd probably even call up my credit card company and have them extend my line of credit. Silver to break 100 by Wednesday. Oh, man, that would be crazy. I don't think that. I don't think we could break 100 by Wednesday. That's too soon. End of the year would be at best, but I don't even think we'll break 100 this year. Unfortunately, I think the highest potential number that we could see by the end of the year, the highest potential at this point, is going to be $70. Back up the truck at 39. Absolutely, I would too. So, well, nobody said yes to the Sunday question. Someone asked a question about Sunday, and I was purposely watching for that. Now that I brought it up, I'm sure everybody will say yes. I don't even know how many people even caught that question. The question was, should we give away 1/10 of an ounce of gold on Sunday? But nobody said anything. I'm just kidding. That wasn't the question. Someone said, should we see a Sunday morning video? I'm just playing. With that being said, we've been 2 hours. I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know if enough people, once this video goes up. Oh, you did? Yeah, you asked the question, Happy Stacker. I think you asked the question. I thought it was you that asked it. But I didn't see anybody answer it. Hold on, let me go back up here for a quick minute. Platinum. Let's see. I'm wondering if anybody did. Did you think the spike? Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Happy Stacker, if you were the one to say it after you did a $5 super chat, I would feel like I owed it to you to do it. And say this video is sponsored by Mr. Happy Stacker, where he wanted to see a Sunday video, and I said, I'll come into work on Sunday and do a video. Who asked the question? I'm looking for it right now. I'm trying to find it. If it was Mr. Happy Stacker, I'm probably going to do it for sure. I can't turn down a $5 super chat. Even if it's got a crazy request, I don't care. Let's see. But I don't see the comment anymore. Who else? Oh, it was Reckless Collections. Who else here wants to see a Sunday morning video with their coffee? I didn't see anybody answer. Oh, actually, hold on. Was that it right there? AT, can we do the ball drop giveaway? And I've already said, if I can figure out what you mean by the ball drop giveaway, you got it. You got it. I'll do it. What is a ball drop giveaway? The video was brought to you by Home Depot. Actually, I don't even go to Home Depot. I hate to say that. I go to Lowe's. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Make sure y'all can see what I'm looking at. How do you do a ball drop giveaway? Yeah. Church on Sunday. People are going to be praying they win 1 ounce of silver. I'm just kidding. Let's see. To do a ball drop giveaway, you sell numbers, or in this case, we're going to give numbers away for free, often golf balls, to participants. Then, from a high point like a helicopter or a crane or even a fire truck, you release all the balls at once. Oh my word! The next time we have a flood, maybe I should get a bunch of those little rubber duckies and put numbers on them or names on them. That would be pretty crazy. I've seen those little flood streams. They literally go, I mean, you could throw them in there and follow it downstream for, I don't know, like a mile. That would be crazy. Who crosses the finish line first? The winner is the person whose ball lands the closest to the designated target, like a hole or a marked spot on the ground. They receive the prize. Ooh, I don't know how I would do that. If that's what you mean by a ball drop giveaway, you can watch this video to learn about the unique types of ball drop games. I don't know how I would do that. I don't have a helicopter. If that's what you mean, I don't have any way to do that. I don't have a crane. I'm trying to think what I could do. I think a duck giveaway would be a lot of fun. Put everybody's name on a duck, but then I'd have to buy 70 ducks. T-Square YouTube. T-Square videos are better than 90% of the other YouTubers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that, my friend. Video brought to you by Lowe's. There you go. Maybe Lowe's would want to sponsor me. I do like their stuff. Don't be a ball dropper. I want to be a duck thrower. I've seen videos where they just throw some ducks in and they just keep up with whoever the winning duck is. But see, here's the thing. You wouldn't know who the winning duck is until the very end. I guess so you'd get to follow the duck. You would know what duck you had because there's a lot of different ducks. I've seen the ducks for like $1 a piece. They've got cowboy ducks. They've got colored ducks, rainbow ducks. And just put people's name on ducks and throw it in the water. Lowe's is for homeowners, and Home Depot is for constructors. That could be. I'm a homeowner. But then again, I used to do construction too, so... Reckless Collections, I'll let you borrow my helicopter. Nice. Nice. And then I'll let you borrow mine after silver goes to a couple $100. Because then by then I'll have one. Duck, duck, goose. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here, I think, and end it here. However, be sure and go through. I only got 2 days left for the month. So if you would, before you go to sleep tonight, lower the volume on your computer so it's only like 1 decimal. And then go over to these playlists right here. You can help me out, make my numbers. And then scroll down. And underneath it says how many videos. 16 videos, 6 videos. Look for a playlist that has a bunch of videos. That one's got 23 videos in it. Unboxing, it's called. The unboxing. And hit play all. And then go to bed. And it will be putting positive vibes throughout your house while it plays on your computer all night. I used to have one. Oh, right here. I do still have one. Ooh. It only has 8 videos, though. Oh, I got to take that down. I don't want people seeing what I look like. Oh, no. I got to find a way to pull that down. That shouldn't even be there. I was going to say play the Help Save T-Square Talk videos. But that actually doesn't have enough videos in it anymore. Now it only has 8. I would end up clicking on this one. Appetizers. 19 videos. So we can stock up. Let's see. One more huge dip. And then skyrocket to 1,000. That'd be nice. Definitely play one of these playlists when you go to bed tonight. This one has 21 videos. Meals at home like a pro. These are all meals that I've cooked. Right here. You can actually let it play all the cool, delicious meals. And it will put positive vibes into your house all night. Haha, I saw your face. Yes, you did, although I don't look like that anymore. But yeah, you did see my face for a quick minute. And once this video is over, I'm going to go and edit that off. Most of the videos with me, I've taken down. Who knows? That could be me right there. The one that says music. But that's not me. It's just music I like. There's like 9 songs in there that I listen to all the time. I can't play any of them for the video, otherwise I'll get in trouble. Coin roll hunting, that was fun. Man, one of these videos in this coin roll hunting one, I found 109 silver half dollars in. That blew my mind. If I didn't do that live, I wouldn't even believe it. Take regular walks to avoid diabetes. Yes. Regular walks, and don't come home and eat cheesecake. No cheesecake. I need to cut that out. But unfortunately, I got a whole tray of sweets in my fridge that some girl gave me. A couple people have given me treats. So actually now they, oh shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually got 5 different things in my fridge that are sweets that a couple people have given me. Some people are like, oh, you didn't do nothing for Thanksgiving, really? I did a couple things. I ended up going over to one member, actually, got invited to his house, and his wife sent me a to-go home plate. No sweets, though, because they knew I'm diabetic and bad. $5.82, but I'm trying to get it to come down without meds. I refuse to take medicine. Role playing all the delicious meals make my house smell good. Yes, it will. And it will help me meet my quota for YouTube. I won't ask for sponsors, but I will ask for support in the terms of play one of my long playlists for the night and just set your volume a little lower. Somebody said they know, YouTube knows if you are doing that, if you shut the volume off. I don't know if that's true or not. But here's the thing, it will also play the commercials. I had one friend when I was new trying to get monetized. I had one friend, he had access to a computer lab at school, and I told him, I said, hey, go in there, set all the computers to play my videos overnight, and help me get my watch time. Now it's a little easier to get the watch time, because if you do a video like this, I've got 19 people watching right now, so it's a little easier. Sponsored by Chevrolet. That would be nice. God bless America and silver. Were there any winners tonight? Yes. The winner was right here, tangled up in blue. He was in the room earlier, and he just joined. He just joined tonight. That was pretty crazy. He joined tonight. Then he gave a $2 super chat and got an extra entry. And it turned out he was the winner right there, tangled up in blue, joining tonight. And the blue star, that means it's a brand new member too. So, yeah, first time. That's pretty crazy. I got a 5-ounce maple today. It's pretty sweet. Nice. Can I ask what you paid for it? If you picked up a 5-ounce maple, hopefully you got it for 54 or less an ounce. Would have been phenomenal. But if you just got it, you might have paid more for it. But some people are still letting stuff go. Ooh, this video right here was pretty crazy. This video did over 250,000 views. I don't know what happened in this video. So Walmart was marking stuff down on clearance, and they weren't changing the prices in their system. $288. So $33 divided by 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So you paid a little over spot. You paid $57 an ounce, roughly. 7 times 5 is 35. Maybe a quarter. I guess you paid $1 over spot, roughly, maybe. $57.25 an ounce, or 57 an ounce. I thought you are supposed to skip commercials so YouTube knows that you are presently watching. No. And it's not a big deal. If you watch the commercial, it helps us out. If you skip the commercial, hopefully you don't skip it for at least 10 seconds. If you skip the commercial the second it comes on, then we don't get nothing. If you skip it after 10 seconds, I think we get like a penny. And if you don't skip it at all, I think we get like a nickel. And if you click on it and you actually buy the item, like a new truck, I don't know how that works. I've heard rumors, but I don't know. I mean, I did one video and I had somebody clicked on something and bought something, and it said I got $25 just from one click. And I was like, I want to know how that happened. It was basically a sponsored item, it said. And I was like, what? That's pretty cool. $25 for somebody bought something. I don't know what they bought. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. And this would be the time of the year where Coca-Cola would have a lot of commercials out with their polar bear. With that being said, okay, this is it. I'm wrapping up. I hope everybody has a good night. I thank you all for watching, and I am going to cut out of here. End it on looking at some silver. I had someone tell me last time, I never see any silver really on your channel. I used to show it all the time. I don't show it off anymore because some people think I was showing off. It wasn't the case. Trust me, I'm not showing off with a little tiny bit of silver. If I show off, I don't know. Who knows? Then I might, I don't know. It'd be a lot of work. Let me put it that way. With that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's event. I will do it again in a few weeks for December. I may end up doing something really special, though, for December. It's Christmas. It's the holiday season. It might be fun if I did something. What the heck? Is that another video showing me? Man, I'm going to have to click some videos and get some videos out of here. Delete some. Oh, man, there's another video right there showing me. I don't know which one's me, though. You'll have to decide. I'm just kidding. That was at a Comic-Con I went to. I'm not in the video. With that being said, thank you all for watching, commenting. I hope you all have a great night, and I am out. You guys all have a great night. Imagine having a stack of 25-ounce maples. 100 ounces of silver. That'd be pretty crazy. That'd be a lot. 100 ounces would be phenomenal. People always ask me what is a good amount to have. I mean, just keep stacking a little here and there, and I think you'll do well. With that being said, I'm out, everybody. Y'all have a great night. I was hoping I'd have someone else subscribe while we were sitting here, or see the viewers go up. Some of these channels, they do these live streams, and they just have people constantly jumping in and then hitting that subscribe, and every live stream they're going up they're like counting people. Literally, you're seeing their numbers just go up drastically. Since we've been doing this, what have we had tonight? We had Frank subscribed. I can't do it. Tangled Up said it was already subscribed, so that don't count. Yeah, not many subscribers today. Only 2. So, who knows? With that being said, yeah, we're out of here. Tangled Up in Blue, congratulations again. You were the big winner tonight. Congratulations. First time as a member, first time winning. Shoot me an email. My email address is tsquare, TSQUARE, talk, TALK, to me, TOME, @gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I probably won't reply back until tomorrow because I still got some stuff to take care of before I can wrap up. So shoot me an email, and I will send you a couple pictures, and you can pick which coin you like. And then I will give you a comment to write on the video tomorrow morning. You put that comment on, Monday morning. You put that comment on the Monday morning video, and I will verify that that's you based on the comment. If your comment matches the number that I gave you, and then I will get your package mailed out, or I'll at least put you on the list. It might take a week to get it out. I'm pretty slow getting packages out, but I may get it out really quick too. With everything going on, I want to get it out as soon as possible. I'll put tracking on it, but once I put tracking on it, it's all in the hands of the post office. I have no say-so after that what happens. If it says it got delivered, I can't do anything about it if it doesn't get delivered and they say it got delivered. I've ran into that one time already. If you're overseas, which you're not, I can't guarantee anything because they're overseas. However, I will say multiple people have gotten their packages overseas. But someone in Venice will. He never got his package, so who knows. And that is going to wrap up tonight's. Happy Stacker sent you an email. I'll check it out tomorrow, though, if you don't mind. Only because I still got a bunch of things I got to get done. No, you know what? I'm going to check it out right now. As soon as I get off, I'm going to charge my phone for a few minutes, and I'll check it out tonight. You gave me that $5 super chat. You tell me what you want, and it will happen. Nothing gets by that. I definitely respect that, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much, all. And force equals mass times acceleration. Got a math pro. Or I shouldn't say math. I should say physics, I think they call it. So, physics pro. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Happy stacking. Happiest stacking. I hope you all have a great day. And thank you again, Mr. Happy Stacker, for that super chat. And you all have a great night, too. Take care, everybody, and congratulations again, Tangled Up. Conrad, thank you so much for the moderator spot. I appreciate it. And all the other people watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Pretty high premiums from SD Bullion on new 2026 5-ounce Maple Leafs. Yeah, I don't buy anything high premium right now. I'm trying to cut back on high premiums because there's enough people selling at spot price right now at these highs. So thank you and have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.